Most people live their entire lives being controlled by bosses, friends, even strangers. But a few people know how to flip the script. They know the psychology of influence. They get others to agree, respect, and even help them, without begging, without fighting. In this video, I'll show you 7 dark psychology tactics you can use to influence people and always get what you want. Whether it's making someone agree with your idea, winning over rude people, or making sure nobody disrespects you again. The first tactic is reverse psychology on difficult people. When you need help from someone who's rude or resistant, asking directly often fails. Instead, withdraw your request. If someone refuses to help, don't beg. Say calmly, "You're right, you probably don't have time for this. I'll ask someone else." This triggers a psychological effect called reactance. People hate losing control. The moment you release them from the obligation, many will step forward just to prove you wrong. So when dealing with rude people, don't push harder. Step back and let their ego do the work for you. The second tactic is the art of mirroring for instant attraction. Humans are wired to like people who feel familiar. If you want someone to feel drawn to you, mirror their body language, tone, and even their choice of words. If they speak slowly, you slow down. If they sit with crossed arms, you do it subtly. Within minutes, they'll feel you understand them. This technique builds unconscious trust and attraction. Just be subtle. If they notice you're copying, it backfires. But done smoothly, mirroring makes strangers warm up to you fast. The third tactic is called the foot in the door strategy. If you want someone to agree with your idea, don't pitch the big thing first. Start with something small they can't refuse. Once someone says yes to a small request, their brain wants to stay consistent. For example, if you want your team to support a big project, first ask them to agree with a simple statement like, "We all want growth, right?" They'll nod. Later, when you present your full idea, that earlier yes makes it harder for them to resist. The fourth tactic is handling disrespect with dominance cues. When someone disrespects you, the worst thing you can do is overreact. Anger makes you look weak. Silence, however, creates tension and power. One dark psychology tactic is the pause. When someone insults you, don't rush to reply. Look at them calmly, hold eye contact for a few seconds, and then respond with a low, steady voice. That controlled silence forces their brain to feel discomfort, and suddenly they look insecure. People learn quickly not to disrespect those who master silence and calm dominance. The fifth tactic is called pre-framing the interaction. If you don't want disrespect in the future, you must set the frame before the interaction. Framing means defining how people see you. If you walk into a meeting looking unsure, others will subconsciously treat you with less respect. But if you enter with good posture, steady eye contact, and calm confidence, you set the frame that you're in control. Dark psychology isn't about reacting. It's about controlling how others see you before they even decide how to treat you. The sixth tactic is anchoring. The first number, idea, or feeling people hear becomes their reference point. For example, if you want someone to accept your idea, start with a slightly extreme version first. If you're negotiating money, suggest a higher number. When they reject it, your real request will feel reasonable, even if it's still big. Anchoring works because our brains compare everything to the first anchor presented. The one who sets the anchor usually wins the influence game. The seventh and final tactic is controlling with scarcity and withdrawal. People chase what they think they might lose. If someone is ignoring you, don't flood them with attention. Pull back. Go silent for a while. Scarcity triggers desire. When your time, attention, or approval feels rare, people value it more. This is why the most influential people aren't always the loudest. They're the ones others can't easily get. These dark psychology strategies aren't about evil manipulation. They're about understanding human nature. Use them wisely. Because when you master influence, people respect you, listen to you, and even compete to give you what you want. Now, here's my question for you. Which of these tactics will you try first? Drop it in the comments below. And if you want more deep psychology hacks, comment below. We are a source of strength to everyone who is trying to take a step forward in life. Subscribe us and join with Folder 9 Stoic community